on, everybody? Andy Frisch back at you, freshevolutionfitness.com. We're coming at you with another stretch video for the Proper Form series. So today we are going to be talking specifically about the lats. Okay, the lats are the referred to as the wings here. They kind of come from down in the lumbar area. They will attach to the inferior part of the scapula and can even come up and attach to part of the humerus. So forgive me if I'm a bit rusty on my anatomy, but you get the general idea. Now, problems when the lats get tight, and you will see this with people like pitchers, because that throwing motion, the lats cause a couple different movements. They cause arm adduction, right? The arm coming down. So if you think of like a pull-up, that's a lat. They cause arm internal rotation. And if you think when you're doing a pull-up or doing a pull-down, what do your shoulders do? They come forward, right? They rotate forward, okay? So those are going to be, if when the lats get tight, they can cause that kind of internal rotation. Sometimes it's the pecs that get tight, but sometimes it's that your lats that get tight as well. So they can also cause back pain if they get too tight. When you reach up, if you have tight lats, you'll get a big arch in your back right there. So ways to stretch this. Now, first and foremost, I would foam roll it. Check and see if you have any trigger points or adhesions in there. Check out the foam rolling video if you haven't already seen it. After doing the foam rolling, then you come to this and you do the static stretching. So static stretching on the lats. A couple different ways you can do this. We have our handy dandy handicap rails here, basically. So if you don't have something like this in the house, you can use a door frame. You can use a wall, side of a wall going into your kitchen or something like that. So what you're gonna do with one hand, keep it here. You're going to bring it back. Keep your weight in your heels. Knees are going to be flexible. And like I said, weight in the heels, so you're not rocking forward here, right? Keep that butt back. You're gonna think about pushing from your crown of your head to your tailbone, kind of through, past your arms. And one of the few times I'll actually tell you to round your back. By rounding the back, you lengthen that lat even more. So this would be kind of a beginning part of the stretch, rounding the back. If that's not too intense of a stretch right here, what you can do is gently kind of open up the hip. That same side that you're stretching, drop that hip back a little bit. Still trying to round the back and just kind of feel it out. I can get pretty good into a stretch here. I'm fairly flexible. I'll even push against the wall and kind of sink down into it and really open that hip, and that'll give me a nice stretch all the way through that lat down even into the hip area too. So, and again, come out of it nice and slow. Another great way to do this, not everybody has TRX bars or a TRX strap, but if you have TRX straps or Olympic rings or something, what you can do is grab them underhanded, and then that same principle of sinking your head, spine, everything, chest through your hands. So same thing, keep the weight in the heels, shoot your hips back, knees are bent, and you're just gonna shoot through here, let those elbows bend, round that back. You're gonna get a nice stretch of both sides. And of course, if you wanted to do this one at a time, you would just do it like so. Maybe a little more intense right here as you're doing it one arm at a time. So, and you can almost immediately after doing that feel a lot better range of motion coming up over the head. So a lot of times people think they have shoulder issues. Could be the shoulders, could be the pecs, could be the biceps, could also be the lats. So give those lat stretches a try, see how that feels. Thanks for listening, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.